Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Downbound Train as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. There's really just two sections that you need to know, the main progression and then the chorus. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we jump in, if you're new here, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And a lot of the chords that we're going to go through today in this song lesson tie in directly with what's on this PDF. And I want to hook you up with it completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to grab your copy. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Downbound Train as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now we're going to start off with the chord progression that's used for the verse and the intro. And really there's two main sections. There's the verse and the chorus. The verse and the intro share the same chord progression. Here's what the intro sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're into the verse. Now the intro and the verse share the same chord progression. We're going to use 3 chords essentially, an E minor, which is played like this, all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, open, open. And then a G, you can play any G that's comfortable for you. Here I'm playing this G without the index finger. It's like a G5, 3, open, open, 3. 3 on the high string if you want to include that, and then D, which is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 2. So the progression is going to go E minor for a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, then G, 2, 3, 4, then D for 2 bars, D, 2, 3, 4. Now, a basic strumming pattern that you could use for the entire song would be something like this. It's going to use 2 quarter notes and then 4 eighth notes. It's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 up, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I go to the next chord. Now on D, we're going to play that pattern twice because there's 2 bars of D. So that would be just a good general groove to play for the verse, of course, just and the intro. Now if you want more of a note-for-note approach, you could do something like... Now that's a little bit harder to play, but what I'm doing is I'm starting on that E minor, playing 2 strums there, 1, 2, then going, and that's just like messing around with those open strings. I put the chord down, I take it off, and then put it back. Then I go just to these 2 strings, and then I sort of build my way to the G, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I put down the other fingers. Then there's a little melody. So that's off the G chord, 2, 4, 2, and that leads you into the D. So if you do it this way, you have to be able to strum the chords and then pick out certain melody notes as well. So it requires a little bit more control with the strum hand. Then there I'm playing that 4th string for the D, and then there's these little licks, like this is a D, and then adding the pinky to get like a D sus. So that's 2 and 3 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then hammering to the downbeat, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So. And then the last beat is literally just open strings back to the E minor. Then I'll probably straighten it out here for the verse. Play simpler because the singer's singing here, so I don't want to be in the way. Then we go to the chorus. We're back to that re-intro. So what I played for the chorus was just this 8-bar chord progression, and we start out on a C major 7, which is a C chord, but we're gonna take off that index finger and just play from 5 down like this. 3, 2, open, open, open. Then we'll go to D, stay there for 2 bars, then go back to E minor. Now I'm gonna keep that same strumming pattern. Remember that strumming pattern we learned? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and D. Then we'll go to just straight C, without the major 7. D, then E minor. If you want, you can anticipate to that D chord. So that would be like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. That's on a downbound train. Goes with the words 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and an intro. So here's the whole chorus played as one piece. A 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go back to the verse, okay? Now, in the middle of the song, we're just repeating that E minor G to D over and over for the verse. It kind of breaks down. Goes to just keyboards. Now we play that over and over for a while, and then we come out of it, we hit just C and then G. And that's like right when Bruce sings the words, I get down on my knees and pray, And then we're back to the main progression. Now it just ends on the intro. That same progression, E minor, G, and then D. Congrats on making it through this lesson on how to play Downbound Train as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Be sure to take your time with the different rhythms and know that you can always simplify things down. You could just play the basic chords, or you could do more of that note for note stuff as you improve and level up your guitar playing over time. But know that it does take time. You're working on muscles in your hands and just training them to do these micro movements. So be patient, but keep going. You got this. And to help you even more, make sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to tie in directly with today's lesson with the chord shapes that are on there and the scales that go with them and how to put it all together on guitar. So to grab your copy, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below and you can download it completely for free. Next, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Just comment it down below so I can incorporate it into some future videos here on the channel. Also, if you have any song requests, get those in down below as well. Thanks for your support here with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.